Midtown Manhattan, through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from East Rutherford. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
60 Bison, 70
He'll look to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Ready! They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. They convert on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st-rounder, in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. It's a nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Go.
That's quickly out to Smith. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on. Set. Gravity line.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. The middle with Achane. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Tackle 80.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jamie Sherwood. He gets Yards in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
3rd and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a designed run. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get. There, dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Get it. Let go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. all even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
There's a short one caught by Taylor. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision maker. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long.
70 Ranger, Cougar 19.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
41-yard line.
The drive begins with with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Another run here with Paul. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
Open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Ready, ready.
It's first down, and it's Paul. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30s. Give him 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
30-yard line.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run here with Hall. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get it.
He'll sling this one out to Hall. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
complete to Coleman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
22 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air one more time. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! 72 Let's go!
On the handoff, this is H.A. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. The Jets 17-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's H.A. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
19 Lions! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Buffalo 18!
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return, here comes Davis. Ooh, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the run, here's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. A pass complete there to Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take off.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Ready? Grab ball 80. Go.
They'll look to throw. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Let's go.
Run the draw with H-Check. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
H-Check will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Cardi now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Hold it ready.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag.
They'll run. This is Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, set.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
blocked by Smith on the right side. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Let's go. Rock roll 80. Rock 70. Rock 70.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready up. Warrior 70. Rock roll 80.
Now they'll set, and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. Will McDonald, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Cougar 19. Steady.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with
Stephanie. 79. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good. And the Jets extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Achane.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll stick to the ground.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Set, go!
try it now with A-Chan. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Here we go, first and goal.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roll.
A-Chain. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
One more time, it's A-Chan. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Now timeout Jets. It'll be their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
70 Lions.
They'll run with A-Chan. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jets 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready? 70, 65. Ready?
They'll run it with Hall. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go, set. At the 60.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.